Hi all, welcome back to Foodzgood channel. Today I bring you a dish which is a little bit unique, and I call the dish as an inspired omelette. Why? Because it's inspired by the various cultures around the world in the way they make omelette, and I've taken that inspiration and added some more twist of mine. So today we are going to cook that dish. One thing we are going to do, we are going to cook on induction today. Let me quickly walk you through the ingredients. We have some chopped tomatoes, around 3 tomatoes should be good. We have 3 boiled potatoes, 1 capsicum I have cut it, and around 3 onions, medium sized onions that I have sliced up. The star of the dish, eggs, anywhere from 6 to 8 eggs depending on your taste. And then we have the cheese. This is the diced cheese. We have some chili flakes. We have some oregano, we have the regular masala dabba, and we have the butter. So now we are going to start the prep one by one, and I'm going to show you how we are going to go about it. More details on the inspired omelette at the end of the video. So let me put the vessel, the induction based vessel, on the induction, and let me start. So we are going to go the deep fry mode. So looking and listening to a lot of chefs, they always say that when you are making some vegetable, instead of going completely raw with the vegetable, always saute them. So what we are going to do is we are going to saute our tomatoes and the capsicum that we have along with the onions, and then we are going to use it. Not too much is needed, but you can certainly use some sort of sauteing done for them. So let me pour some oil onto it and we'll start the process. So guys, the oil is not there, so we'll add some zira or cumin seeds. Wow, that's the nice popping sound we want to hear. And then we'll start, I'll just slow it down, and then we'll start adding the vegetables. So first we'll go just with the capsicum and the tomatoes and saute it a bit. So I've added these. So we'll saute it for 5 to 6 minutes. And what we'll do, we'll add some spices to it. So a little bit of chili powder, some turmeric, a little bit of salt, just a little bit for now, and we'll just mix it. It has been 5 to 6 minutes, and look at how this has shaped up. And now it's time to add the onions. So we are going to add the onions to it and lightly saute it, because we need that crispiness of the onion to come. So that's why we add the onion at the last. So we'll just now mix it with this. And in the meanwhile, what I have done is I have broken the eggs and kept it aside. In this is a tip again for you guys. Never ever break the eggs directly into the ball that you are going to make, because if one of the egg turns bad, you have to throw away everything. So you can separately break it, and then we'll put it in the bowl that we are going to mix. So this is just a tip for you guys. Let's go ahead and saute the onions. Vegetables are sauteed. Be careful when you are making on induction. It's a little bit faster than the gas one. So we are ready with it, and now we are going to pour it into the bowl in which we are going to mix everything. So let's pour it and let it rest for 5 minutes. Let it become a little cooler. And now what we are going to do next is we are going to take our potatoes and saute them also a little fry. We are going to do it. I'm going to add, we have some good enough, we have enough oil. What I'll do is I'll add a little bit of butter to it. A little bit of butter. And a little bit of, sprinkle a little bit of salt, and then we'll saute it. Okay. Just for 2 to 3 minutes. In the meanwhile, our potatoes are getting ready. Let's go on to the next ingredient. So let's take the eggs and salt, little bit as per taste, and then let's start whisking it. Now this is something that we need to do good. Now if you have a blender, really good, or a whisker that we say, and we usually try with our fork at home and it comes out good. So keep on whisking it like for 2-3 minutes so that it becomes nice and fluffy. The omelette turns out to be nice and fluffy. Once we whisk it, then we will mix it with our mixture. So after whisking for 4 to 5 minutes just with this, it will get foamy on the top. See, this is that kind of foam forms. It will become, if you use a whisker and everything, it will give you much better result. But this is how we prefer. Now time to add some other ingredients. Some chili flakes, some oregano, as per taste again, and cheese. So you can add around 2 to 3 tablespoons of cheese to this, and then we are going to whisk it again. And this way our egg is ready, and now only thing left to do is put it in the bowl with the veggies, mix it well, and then put it on the hot plate. Let's go, guys. Okay guys, so it's been 4 minutes or 4 to 5 minutes, and look at the char that has come on the potatoes. That's what we are trying to achieve. And we just put simple butter, and if it is a salted butter, no need to add salt. If you're using unsalted butter, a little bit salt you can add. Let's put now this into the bowl where we have the veggies. So we can do initially we can mix it. So now once this is done, what we're going to do now is we're going to pour in the egg mixture that we had prepared earlier. Mix it well. Once you mix it well, we have to put oil onto the pan and pour this mixture onto it and slow cook it. It will take around 15 minutes to get ready. So we're going to slow cook it, and I'm going to walk you through the various stages also. Just to mix this. Okay, it's done. So now time to put it onto the pan. So oil I've put it. We can just move it a little bit this way because this is going to be a little fluffy omelette. So sides do not stick to it, and now we're going to pour it in. I have poured the mixture in. Now it's just time to cook it. As I said, we have set it at a medium temperature as per the induction setting, and we'll cook it for 15 minutes. I'll cover it now with this lid. What we're going to do is we're going to block this hole also by putting a paper in it so that it steams inside and gets ready. Okay guys, so some story behind it. Why an inspired omelette? As I said, it has been inspired through various cultures. So is it a Spanish omelette? They also cook it in a similar way. But what I've seen is usually they do not have tomatoes and capsicum in it. So is it a Turkish miniman? Now Turkish miniman, again, they have the capsicum, they have the spices, other spices, but then they would not have potatoes in it. And if it was a Turkish miniman, you would have stopped at this stage. You would just mix it a little bit because Turkish miniman is a little bit runny. So is it Tunisian shakshuka? Certainly inspired by that, but Tunisian shakshuka usually does not have potatoes in it. And you would first cook the veggies, and on top of that you would put the eggs in form of a poach and let it cook. So is it Indian masala omelette, the famous Indian masala omelette? Maybe. But our masala omelettes never have potatoes in it. So, as I said, this is a dish inspired from various cultures, and along with it I've given my own twist where I've added all the things that I could: the capsicum, the chili flakes, the oregano, the cheese within the mixture, made it an omelette. So that's why I'm calling it an inspired omelette, which is inspired by a lot of cultures around the world. Okay guys, it's been around 7 to 8 minutes. The base of it is ready. Now what is to, we have to turn this omelette. So we're now going to turn it. And we have turned it. Wow. That's how the base looked earlier. Now we have turned it to the other side. We have flipped it to the other side. It looks beautiful now. Just another 2 to 3 minutes to go, so that the side that we have flipped to, that will also cook, and then we will stop this. Okay guys, so our omelette is ready from the other side. So now we'll again flip it. What we're going to do is we're going to put the plate on this top of it, and just we're going to flip it onto this, and voila, that's our inspired omelette. It's come out perfectly. The base has a good crust to it. Let me cut it and show it to you guys. How is it looking? So look at this, beautiful. So the adding stuff to this has a unlimited possibility. So you can add, if you want more veggies, maybe carrots, you can maybe add even paneer. So it has a limitless opportunity to what you can add to this mixture. This is what works for us. I just wanted to get you guys introduced, and I hats off to the cultures that I have been inspired from for making this omelette. Hope you guys like this omelette today. If you do, please subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon so that you will receive future notifications for any kind of videos that we make in future. Thank you all.